Hi, and welcome to video number 3. This is a 9-part video. This is a 9-part video series on how to train for a triathlon. If you haven't watched the first 2 videos, then go back and watch the first 2 videos. I'm going to put the first one here and the other one here. Hopefully my technical skills can do that. We'll soon find out if I can or not. But the idea is, what I'm trying to teach you here is how to train for a triathlon, just your very first triathlon. My name is Todd. I'm head coach at NoLimitsTriathlon.com. And in this third video, we're going to talk about what kind of workouts do you need to do to complete your first triathlon. Now, generally, I like to prescribe 3 categories of workouts. The first type is easy or technique based. Now, these workouts are just like the name, so they're easy or focused on a specific technique to improve your skill in that sport. When just starting out, try to keep your effort during these workouts at about 70%. Another type of workouts you can do, I like to call it a variety type of workouts. These workouts can include different workouts such as tempo, intervals, like speed work, hills, and tests. Now, when you are just beginning, you may not need to complete speed work if your goal is to just finish. I do recommend adding hill work if the course will be hilly. When just starting out, you can keep the speed work set at 80% effort. Now, with experience, you can gradually increase that intensity. The third type of workouts are something called LSD. LSD stands for long, slow distance. Now, these workouts will be the longest workouts of the week. And what you want to do on these workouts is to gradually increase these workouts to the distance of your event, or 3/4 the distance if you're training for a very long race. Now let's go back to the calendar to see how we can add the workout types to your week. Now, if you haven't watched the first 2 videos, go back and view them so you can understand what this calendar means. We're going to start with the super simple week. So remember, we're just working out 2 times in each sport. So 2 swims, 2 bikes, and 2 runs. Now, if you are working out 2 times for each sport, I would recommend the following. So we're going to schedule an easy and LSD workout as your key workouts. And then I want you to swap out a workout for the following week with a variety type of workout. What I mean is, let's go to the next slide to show you. So here we're looking at the super simple week where you're working out 2 times in each sport. So we got a swim easy, bike easy, run easy, swim long, bike long, run long, and then the day off. So that would be your week 1. And then the following week, again, like I mentioned, you want to change out one of the workouts with the variety type of workouts. So you're going a little bit harder, adding a little bit more speed work. If you're a little more advanced, if you're not, you can just keep it easy or long. But otherwise, you see what I did here? On Monday, I swapped out the easy for the variety the following week. And then on Wednesday, I swapped out the easy run with a variety run. And on Friday, we swapped out the long bike with a variety bike. If you're able to work out 3 times in each sport, so 3 swims, 3 bikes, and 3 runs, you can use this example in the schedule. The cool thing with this is you have more training to play with. Now, when you're planning your workouts like this, aim not to have 2 hard workouts back to back, as this can be very hard on the body, especially having 2 hard workouts in the same sport. So please do not do a hard run followed by another hard run the next day, because it's very hard on the body. So give yourself a day in recovery. So give yourself a day off of that sport to allow your body to recover. This is how I'd recommend scheduling the workouts when you're doing 3 of each workout. So Monday, you do an easy swim, you do a variety swim on Wednesday, then a long swim on Friday. Tuesday, we're going to do an easy run, we're going to do a harder run or variety run on Thursday, and then a longer run on Saturday. We're going to do an easy bike on Wednesday, we're going to do a long bike on Monday, and then a variety bikes on Friday. Now again, this is not set in stone. This is just an example of what you could do. If you find that this does not work for you, please move the workouts around. And that's a cool thing about triathlon, is you can make all these schedules work for your lifestyle and mix and match so whatever day works best for you. Lots of times you can do all this training by yourself. You can go to the pool, swim, you can hop on your bike, and then you can go out the door and run when you want. Now, how long should your workouts be? If you are just starting out in triathlon training, you can start with 15 to 20 minutes in each. And then what you're going to do is gradually build up your effort, build up the volume so that you're spending more time doing that exercise. If you can figure out how long it's going to take you to do the distance, then set that to be your maximum time for training. So for example, if your swim is a 750, how long does it take you to swim 750 in the pool? And then make that how long you're going to train. I like doing a little bit longer better, but if you're looking at bare minimals, just go for that. Hop in the pool, see how long it takes to do the distance, and then set that as your time for training. The same thing with the bike. You want to build up the training on the bike so that you can cover the distance of the race you're going to do. Same thing in the run. Now, if you sign up for a half Ironman or an Ironman or even Olympic distance, those are bigger races, right? So you may not be able to cover that full distance in training. For the Olympic, you should be pretty close to it, but the half Ironman and Ironman, you may not be. So you want to build up your volume or your distance to be about 3/4 of that total distance of your event. So if you're doing 180 kilometers, you want to go out there for, what's 3/4 of that? 3/4 of 180 is 135 kilometers. So build up towards that. The same thing on the run. Build up to 3/4 of the marathon distance. And then that will get you confident enough to know that you can do the race. But if you're just doing a sprint, like I did when I first started my triathlon, I kept it very, very simple. My training was super duper easy. I'd go in, I'd swim 400 meters in the pool, take a break, 400 meters in the pool. And that was it. For the bike, I would bike around university because the race I was training for was on campus. And I'd bike around campus a couple of times, which I think was about 20 kilometers. And then for the run, I'd run around campus, which was 5K. And that was it. That was my training. I kept it very, very simple. And you can if you keep your training route the same, say if you have a 5K loop you're going to do, there's a lot of stuff you can do with that 5K loop, right? So you can add speed to it. You can add hills. You can add some different pacing to it. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it. You can chop it up to little distances. So don't think, oh, I only got 5 kilometers to play with, that you don't have a lot to train with. You can really use that distance to do a lot of fun stuff. So creativity is really important when it comes to training. Okay, so now let's move on to some workout examples. So what should a workout look like? Now, every workout should start with the warm-up. Now, this is usually 10 minutes in duration and starts off very, very slow. Use this as a time to wake up your body from whatever else it was doing and gradually start the exercise process. The warm-up is a great time to add some easy effort technique drills as well. The main set is the bulk of the workout where you want to be as focused as possible. The main set could be a specific interval set or hill repeats or your favorite pyramid swim set. Now generally the main set is something that can be repeated in the future and used for comparison to measure your fitness. The cool down is a necessary part of the workout that can take between 5 to 15 minutes. This is the time where you will gradually reduce the intensity, allowing your body to recover from the hard work of the main set. I've coached many athletes over the years, and what I find what they do sometimes is they skip out or they eliminate the warm-up and they eliminate the cool down and just go right into the main set and they just start training hard. I would recommend against that. If you don't have a lot of time to train, say if you only have 30 minutes, I still recommend doing a little warm-up and a cool down because it's really important for the body to gradually warm up, work pretty hard, and then cool down. It's really just makes your body, just be nice to your body. And then you're gonna last longer as an athlete, I promise you. Now some workout examples. I could spend a lot of time on workout creation and differences in workouts. But for this video, I'll keep it very simple and give you a sample workout in each sport. Here's a typical swim workout that you can do. Now you may need to adjust the distances so that it can be a little harder, a little bit longer, or easier depending on your ability. Some people come from a swimming background, they might think I can do a lot more than this, but if you're just coming from a beginner background, you might go, oh Todd, this is a lot of swimming. So you may need to chop down the numbers. But for example, let's dig into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you what I mean about the workout. So we're going to start with the warm-up. Now remember I talked about the warm-up should be very gradual. So start off very slow. We're going to start with 100 swim, and after the 100 swim, you can take 10 seconds rest. And then you're going to do some kicking, so grab a kickboard, go 2 to 4 times 50 kick, and after each 50, take 10 seconds rest. Then you're going to do 100 pull. 100 pull is a pull buoy. This is the picture of a pull buoy. What you do with a pull buoy is you put it between your legs and don't kick. It's designed to buoy your body up, and so it gets you into a better body position, and you just focus on your arms, so you don't have to kick. So you're going to do 100 pull, 10 seconds rest, and then you're going to do 4 times 50 by 25 fist, followed by 25 swim. Again, 10 seconds after each 50. Now you might think, Todd, I can't do that. That's too much work. If it is, then go up here. If it says 100, chop it down to 50. If it says 2 to 4, go 1 to 2. 100 pull, knock it down to 50. If it says 450, knock it down to 1 to 250. Here's the main set. So this is where all the hard work starts right here. So we're going to do 100, 20 seconds rest. Build it up to 200, 20 seconds rest. 300, 30 seconds rest. 400, this is the top of the pyramid, and then we come down. So 300, 200, 100. And that's the main set. Now, if you find that distance is too much, you can chop it in half. So you can go 50, 100, 150, 200, 150, 100, and 50. And again, that's a really good workout as well. During the cool down, you're going to do 200 to 300 pull, so you're not kicking again, and focusing on breathing every 3 strokes. So that's the swim example. Let's move on now to the bike example. The name of this bike workout is called Tempo 10 minutes times 2. If you are on a trainer, if you have a bike that measures your cadence, then you can do the warm up as follows. So you're gonna start off at a low cadence of 60 RPM, spin there for 2 minutes, and then each 2 minutes you're going to increase your RPMs by 10 RPM. So 60, 2 minutes, and then 2 minutes at 70, 2 minutes at 80, 2 minutes at 90, 2 minutes at 100. It's difficult to do that when you're outside and if you do not have a computer that measures cadence. Inside, it's much easier on a trainer. But if you have a computer on your bike, you can still do this outside. Now, but I want to emphasize the point of this warm-up is it's not meant to be hard. It's just meant to slowly increase your intensity so that you're ready for the main set. The main set here, what we're going to do is 10 minutes at 80% effort at 100 RPM, followed by 10 minutes, 70% effort at 90 RPM. And you do that 2 times through. That will give you a grand total for 40 minutes for the main set. The cool down, again, very important, do 5 to 10 minutes of gradually decreasing your effort to 65%. So that's the bike workout. The next workout we're going to talk about is the run. This run workout is called Easy Plus Pickups. Again, the warm-up, start off very slow, and over 10 minutes, you're going to gradually increase your effort to 75%. So not working that hard. Again, just a gradual increase in intensity. For the main set, we're going to do a 45-minute run at 70 to 75%. And this is the cool part here. Every 3 minutes of this 45 minutes, you're going to increase your effort from 70 to 75 up to 80%. And you're going to hold that effort for 2 minutes. And then you keep repeating that 5-minute pattern until you complete your 45 minutes. The cool down is going to be a 5-minute easy jog, ending in a walk to get your heart rate right back down to the beginning from where it started. I want to emphasize that it's very important to take the time to warm up and cool down. Like I said, I've seen many people over the years, they just skip it and they just go into the hard stuff. So please, if you don't have time to do the warm up and the cool down, reduce some of the main set so that you can still allow your body some time to warm up and then some time to cool down. It's really in the benefit for your own health to do that. And just like that, that's the end of the 3rd video. You made it. Yay! Another virtual high five. Boom. I love it. Okay, so now what you do is go to your week schedule and add some workouts. So start making some of them easy, some of them harder, and then some of them long. And start taking note of what you're doing. In the next video, number 4, I'm going to talk to you about how you can structure your training weeks. This is Coach Todd saying thank you very much and happy training.